I was talking to one of my sisters today, and we were talking about the highs and lows that we've been experiencing, seeing how when we're sad, we're really sad, disappointed, hurt, upset. But then when we're happy, when we're excited, it's almost like you can barely control it. You can barely hold it in. And we just get on the phone and we'll be laughing and it'll be a good time. We were talking about how recently we both had, a couple days or so that we felt really sad, just tired of waiting, really wanting things to change and to change quickly. Just having one of those moments of God, okay, when is it going to happen? When are you going to do it? Can it be today? Can it be before tonight? And God really has been ministering to me about those highs and lows. I have a video that I've already recorded talking about the disappointments and feeling sad and the wait. I've been catching myself feeling this overwhelm of joy and excitement. It's been a very childlike joy, childlike excitement to extremes that are almost kind of scary. I caught myself today trying to calm myself down, if you will. It's almost like subconsciously I was like, well, nothing has changed there, or you don't really have any significant proof yet to get this excited, to get this joyful, And I feel like for a lot of us, after hearing so many no's, after experiencing so many failed expectations, thinking, okay, this is going to be the week, this is going to be the month. I feel like I've seen so many signs. I know it's time. And then it's like, what? It's not time. What? I thought I was going to get this job and they haven't even called me back. Or I thought this was the promotion and I wasn't even approved. Now that there is a true sense of this is the moment, it's almost scary to fully feel that excitement once again. It's like subconsciously you try to protect yourself or quiet that excitement down, quiet that joy down until you can actually see something. But if you relate to this video, if you feel like you're in this same place, if you feel like you've been doing the same thing, if you know that you know that you know that this is the time, God is really saying to fear not. Fear not, because this time will not be like last time. Don't think that because God hasn't shown you the layout, He hasn't told you what's right around the corner and what you're going to do when you get there and how you're going to do it and what time you're going to do it, what you're going to have on when you do it. Don't think because you haven't been having all these dreams and 100 million signs that it's not time. And I know for some of you, it feels weird to be all excited and all turned up. But you know what your bank account is looking like. You know what your situation is looking like. Okay, you're about to bless me. I don't even have transportation to get to the blessing. I can't even pay for a Lyft to get to the blessing. I'm believing you for my dream job, but I don't even have nothing to wear. I really challenge you to forget all that and just be excited. God is truly saying to fear not. Allow yourself to get excited. Allow yourself to sit in that joy. If you gotta scream, if you gotta shout, if you gotta cut on some music and dance, if you have to just take off running for no reason at all, if you have to act silly, if you have to laugh, act silly, run, dance, scream, whatever it is, do that. Don't let nothing stop you from sitting in that joy, sitting in that excitement, because best believe the enemy is working overtime to pull that joy, pull that excitement, pull that expectation from you. You may not be able to see him with your own eyes, but he is truly working overtime, trying to strip you of your peace, trying to strip you of your joy, trying to strip you of your excitement. He knows that he cannot strip you of your faith anymore. He knows that he cannot strip you of your belief anymore. He knows that he cannot strip you of your hope in God anymore. So he's coming for your peace. He's coming for your joy. He's coming for your comfort. And this is in part why I feel like for a lot of us, we are experiencing such extreme highs and lows. Granted, we feel sad. Granted, we feel sick and tired of waiting. Granted, it's like, okay, God, I get it. Perfect timing. Great. I respect that. I don't like it, but I respect that. But yet and still, I'm sad. I'm hurt. And I'm disappointed that it has not happened yet. But at the same time, it's a thin line between allowing yourself to feel how you feel in that moment, honoring your emotions, and allowing the enemy to fully pull you under. Allowing the enemy to begin suffocating you, drowning you in that disappointment. Because next thing you know, that disappointment can end up turning to depression. That hurt can end up turning into bitterness. And that is why I truly believe that for a lot of you, you have been having certain dreams. You've been having these bursts of excitement, these bursts of joy. God has been showing you different signs, trying to bring you a sense of comfort, trying to bring you a sense of peace, and saying, I have not forgotten about you. Just because you don't hear me loud and clear, just because I haven't fully told you in detail what's to come, don't think that I have forgotten about you. God has not forgotten. The word says that anybody who puts their hope in the Lord will not be put to shame. God is not about to put your hope to shame. If you know that you've been hoping in something, if you know that what you're hoping for is in God's will, don't allow a certain amount of time, a certain amount of heartache make you feel that your sadness, your overwhelm is depression worthy. Feel how you feel, but then get right back to that peace. Get right back to that joy. Get right back to that expectation. Whatever it is that you are hoping, believing God for, He is doing for you in this time. I challenge you to go and put yourselves in those rooms. Put yourselves in those environments. If He's been telling you that you're going to get a new car, then go to these car dealerships. Go sit in the cars that you want. Ask questions. If you believe in God for a house, go and look at these houses. Go to some of the open houses. Look online. Drive by. Go through different neighborhoods. If you believe in God to send you your wife, send you your husband, look at wedding dresses. Go try them on. Go try on rings. Put yourself in these rooms. If you're believing God for a baby, go look at baby clothes. Go look at strollers and envision yourself with the thing that God is promising you. Put yourself in those rooms and talk to yourself as if you already got those things. Oh, look at my baby. Oh, she's so cute. I know you see my baby. She's so cute. And also, if you have children, put them in those rooms. Give them expectation. Give them reasons to hope in what it is that God has been promising you, that God has been speaking to you. In this time, we truly have to sit in a place of excitement, in a place of joy. This is not the expectation where you're toiling. Like, for an example, say if you're trying to climb Mount Rushmore. Okay, I said Mount Rushmore, but I definitely meant Mount Everest. It's a certain type of expectation, excitement, joy that you will feel as you're climbing up that mountain. And, it's cold. You got all this stuff on your back. You're sweating, you hot, you tired, but you're still pressing through. You're still pushing through because you want to see your goal in the end. You want to experience the satisfaction of finally climbing to the top of that mountain. But when you get 12 feet, 10 feet away from the top of that mountain, there's going to be a certain type of joy that you're going to experience. It's going to be a certain type of expectation, a certain type of excitement that you're going to feel. Because at that point, although you still have 10, 12 more feet to climb, you're already there. You've already arrived. You might as well say that you are already there. And it's the same sense for us. It's a different type of expectation, excitement, joy that we should feel right now because we're already there. The only difference is we don't have the backpack on. We're not climbing up the mountain. We can't see the mountain. We can't see what it is that we're doing in the spirit realm. We can't see how God is moving in the spirit realm. We can't see the changes and the modifications that God is doing behind the scenes. We can't see what all of our toiling has produced. All we can do is trust that it's done something. All we can do is trust that it's done enough. All we can do is trust that we are only 10 steps, 8 steps, 5 steps away from what it is that we have been waiting on, what it is that we have been trying to prepare ourselves for, what it is that we have been holding faith for, what it is that we had worked so hard for so long for. It is right there. You can't see it, but it's right there. You can't feel it, but it's right there. So when you're feeling this childlike excitement, when you're feeling this childlike joy, it's not for no reason. Your spirit can feel the closeness. Your mind may not be able to fully comprehend it. Your heart may not be able to fully understand it, but your spirit knows just how close you are. Honor that. Your spirit don't care how much money you got in the bank. Your spirit don't care if you don't have any gas in your car. Your spirit don't care if you don't know what you're going to wear to the interview. Your spirit don't care if your tubes are tied. Your spirit don't care if the world doesn't find you attractive. It knows what it is that God has promised you is near. Do not run from the overwhelm. Do not run from the extreme excitement and joy that you feel, because it is truly time, and this time will not be like last time. If you got to wake up every single day and declare that, this time will not be like last time. This time will not be like last time. Then do that. Just like I put on one of my community posts the other day, God spoke to me and he said the posture that you should have, what you should feel in your heart, spirit, mind, and soul, if not today, then tomorrow.